Inside a fireworks shop, the air hangs heavy with the acrid scent of sulfur and gunpowder, a prelude to volatile emotions. Lila, behind the counter, forces a brittle smile, her eyes betraying a profound weariness as a customer's demands escalate. The rude customer's voice pierces the air, arguing loudly about a purchase, his disdain palpable. Mark, her coworker, offers a sympathetic glance, his subtle move to intervene a silent promise of support. In the fireworks shop, the air is thick with gunpowder, as Mark's calming voice smooths a tense customer situation. Lila, visibly relieved, takes a shaky breath, her shoulders finally relaxing after the ordeal. Chloe approaches, offering a warm cup of coffee, her presence a small comfort amidst the retail grind. With a knowing glance and a warm smile, Chloe offers Lila a quiet reassurance. "You got this." As the last customer departs, a faint scent of gunpowder and anticipation lingers in the fireworks shop. Lila, Mark, and Chloe move through the shop, tidying merchandise with a comfortable weariness. The previous tension dissipates, replaced by a quiet calm, as they share a moment of shared understanding. Soft laughter echoes in the quiet shop, a testament to their close bond and unspoken support for Lila. Lila secures the final lock, the metallic click echoing the day's closure. Above, the neon sign flickers. Lila's pyrotechnics. A cloud of breath escapes her lips, a visible sigh of relief in the cool night air, tension lingering on her face. The erratic glow of the sign paints fleeting shadows on the pavement, a dance of light and dark around her. Her gaze drifts to her worn, practical car, a silent companion bathed in the soft halo of a street lamp. The quiet of the night settles, a brief, precious moment of respite before the unknown of tomorrow. She stands alone, enveloped by the night, a solitary figure under the watchful eye of her flickering sign. Lila steps into her cozy apartment, a sanctuary of soft light and familiar clutter after a long day. She casually tosses her keys onto a small table, the jingle, a small punctuation in the quiet evening. Kicking off her shoes, Lila lets out a weary sigh, her shoulders relaxing as she sheds the day's burdens. The television flickers, its blue light casting a glow on the room as a local news report plays. The reporter's urgent voice cuts through the air, describing a bank heist in progress, shattering the peace. The room is bathed in the flickering blue light of a television, casting an eerie glow. A news report flashes on screen, revealing chaotic footage of a hulking villain, eyes glowing, tearing through a city street. My face hardens, weariness replaced by a fierce, unyielding determination. My gaze fixed on the screen. With purposeful strides, I move towards a hidden panel in the wall, ready for what comes next. Lila's fingers deftly trace an invisible seam in the wall, her movements precise and full of purpose. With a soft click, a hidden panel slides open, revealing a sleek, custom-made superhero suit, its dark fabric shimmering. She begins to don the suit, each movement a practiced ritual, shedding her civilian persona layer by layer. The transformation is not just physical, it is a profound mental shift, as Lila embraces her true, formidable self. Lila, in her firework widow suit, speeds through the city streets, a blur of defiant color against the night. Her car, once ordinary, now pulses with an unspoken energy, a vessel for a heroic journey. The city lights streak past, reflecting in the car's polished surface, a testament to her urgent mission. The distant wail of sirens cuts through the urban hum, a siren song of chaos pulling her closer. Her jaw is set, eyes fixed on the unfolding chaos, ready to face whatever awaits her. The night is ablaze, with flashing red and blue, casting a stark, unsettling glow across the bank. Lila emerges from the shadows, her silhouette a defiant challenge against the chaos. Officers crouch, weapons drawn, their faces etched with tense anticipation, awaiting the inevitable clash. The villain stands tall and unyielding, a picture of arrogant power in the face of authority. A determined glint in her eyes, Lila charges forward, a lone figure against a sea of flashing lights. The air crackles with an electric tension as Lila's unwavering resolve meets the looming threat. In the inky darkness of night, Lila unleashes a vibrant, explosive firework blast, a dazzling spectacle of light. The deafening explosion sends the villain reeling backward, a powerful force against the night. A colorful, smoky cloud erupts, momentarily obscuring the scene and disorienting the villain. The police, caught off guard, are momentarily surprised by the unexpected, brilliant assault. Lila's first attack leaves a lingering scent of sulfur and a palpable shift in the night's tension. Against the inky blackness of night, Lila launches skyward, propelled by a burst of controlled fireworks from her gauntlets. She hovers, a dramatic silhouette against the glittering city lights, a beacon of defiance. From her suspended position, Lila unleashes a dazzling volley of firework bullets. Each shot erupts in a spectacular explosion of light and sound, painting the night with fiery streaks. The villain is forced into a frantic dance, ducking and weaving, constantly on the defensive. Lila's relentless assault illuminates the urban landscape, a breathtaking display of power and precision. A fiery explosion rips through Lila's car, momentarily bathing the chaotic night in a blinding orange glow. The sedan, a twisted wreck, erupts into a brilliant inferno, a testament to the brutal aerial battle above. Flames dance wildly, illuminating the dark street, a stark beacon in the urban night. The intense blaze serves as a fleeting, disorienting distraction amidst the frenzy of airborne combat. Smoke billows into the sky, a dark plume rising above the burning wreckage, a silent scream in the night. Under the night sky, Lila watches in horror as her car is violently torn apart mid-air. A flash of raw frustration crosses her face, a fleeting moment of vulnerability amidst the chaos. Her eyes harden, the frustration replaced by an intense, unwavering focus on her enemy. The battle rages, Lila's movements becoming a lethal dance of aggression and precision. Every strike is deliberate, every parry sharp, as she channels her fury into unstoppable action. Streetlights flicker, painting the dark cityscape with a dazzling, chaotic display of light and sound. Lila moves with supernatural grace, a blur of motion as bursts of fire erupt from her hands. The villain reels, temporarily blinded by the fiery explosions, struggling to counter her relentless assault. Concussive blasts rip through the night, a symphony of destruction as Lila's agile attacks overwhelm her foe. Under the night sky, Lila, battered but resolute, prepares for her final strike against the villain. A dazzling barrage of fireworks erupts, engulfing the villain in a blinding display of light and force. The smoke clears, revealing the villain dazed and defeated, collapsing to the ground. Police officers rush in, their faces grim, quickly apprehending the incapacitated perpetrator. A wave of relief washes over the officers as they secure the villain, their tension visibly easing. Cheers erupt from the police ranks, a triumphant roar echoing through the night, celebrating their hard-won victory. Amidst the chaotic aftermath at the bank, Lila stands, her clothes disheveled but her eyes ablaze with triumph. An unknown stranger, his face kind, approaches, having witnessed her fierce battle. He perceives her deep exhaustion, the lingering adrenaline, and the stark absence of her car. His gaze is gentle, a silent offer of aid in the quiet aftermath of her victory. "You look like you've had a night. Need a ride home?" he asks, his voice a surprising comfort. City lights streak past the car window, a blur of motion reflecting in Lila's distant eyes. The adrenaline of the night slowly drains, leaving a quiet, reflective stillness in its wake. The stranger drives, his polite words a gentle hum against Lila's profound silence. Lila gazes out, lost in thought, the city's pulse a distant echo to her inner world. Lila steps into her apartment, the door's soft click echoing the quiet of her evening. Her fingers fly across her phone's keypad, a flurry of motion as she dials a familiar number. Dan's warm voice on the other end is a comforting balm after a tumultuous day. Lila, her brow furrowed, recounts the chaotic tale of her car's unfortunate demise. The conversation flows, a lifeline connecting her to understanding and support. In Lila's cozy apartment, the soft glow of a table lamp illuminates her animated gestures as she recounts her car's demise to Dan. A half-empty mug of tea steams between them as Lila exclaims, "And then, just like that, poof, my beautiful car, gone." Dan, with a knowing smile, reassures her, "Rearranged, huh? Don't worry, I'll sort through the paperwork." Lila, relieved, asks, "What would I do without you?" And Dan quips, "Probably buy a more indestructible car." In the pre-dawn gloom, A tow truck backs up to the bank, its yellow hazard lights flashing softly, casting an eerie glow. A burly tow truck operator, his face grim, carefully maneuvers a charred vehicle onto the flatbed. The mangled remains of Lila's car, twisted and blackened, are a stark silhouette against the rising sun. The interior of the car is a mangled mess, a testament to utter destruction, clearly beyond immediate repair. The only sound is the whirring of the tow truck's winch, a mechanical groan in the stillness of dawn. Dan enters Lila's apartment, a mischievous grin playing on his lips, a silent promise of chaos in his eyes. He delivers the news of her car's demise, a wicked gleam in his gaze as he explains it will take months to fix. His eyes glint with anticipation, a playful glint as he gestures towards the window, building suspense. The air crackles with unspoken mischief as Dan's expression promises an unexpected twist of fate. Lila watches him, a mixture of exasperation and curiosity warring on her face, awaiting his next move. Outside Lila's apartment, a sleek, vibrant Lamborghini gleams under the sun, a vision of speed and luxury. My jaw drops in disbelief, a silent gasp escaping my lips at the sight of the magnificent machine. Dan, radiating pride, gestures to the car, explaining his strings pulled for this temporary, faster ride. The sheer absurdity of the situation, the contrast with my usual transport, washes over me. A genuine, disbelieving smile spreads across my face, embracing the magnificent absurdity of it all. In her apartment, Lila meticulously repairs her suit, a silent ritual of preparation. Her fingers expertly clean scorch marks and mend minor tears, her concentration absolute. A quiet dedication fills the air as she anticipates the inevitable call to action. The gleaming Lamborghini keys on the table serve as a stark reminder of her demanding life. In her dimly lit apartment, Lila meticulously completes the final repair on a sleek suit, her hands moving with weary precision. Deep lines of exhaustion frame her eyes, a stark testament to the relentless, secret demands of her double life. Her eyelids droop, heavy with fatigue, yet a quiet flicker of triumph sparks in their depths. A faint, fleeting smile touches her lips, a hard-won satisfaction blooming on her tired face. Fully dressed, Lila collapses onto her bed, the day's weight lifting from her shoulders. She pulls the covers to her chin, a sigh of pure relief escaping her lips. Moments later, soft, even breathing fills the room, signaling deep, peaceful sleep. The city lights outside cast a gentle, diffused glow, painting her room in soft hues. Her dreams now embrace the day's adventures, blending into a serene, nocturnal landscape.